Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Civil War II, Issue 4. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 155, and that show I review all the comics I read this week in one show. So if you want to go check out the exclusive comics, go check that out in the description below. But let's start talking about Civil War II, Issue 4. So last issue was great. One of the best event books I've read in a really long time, and of course, you had to have a really good lead up to that amazing issue. So let's see what's going on with issue 4. So we have kind of a generic cover, but beautiful artwork done by David Marquez. So great art there. And just gorgeous artwork also for the interior with great facial expressions, because this is very much kind of a talky book, which is not a bad thing. I actually like that it's very character driven. But one of my favorite scenes artwork wise was with She-Hulk when she gets super angry when she finds out about Bruce. Well, of course I love her anger. I love, her, especially the emotions in her eyes. But I liked how they dealt with the scars on She-Hulk's skin. I thought that was really cool that they made it kind of like radioactive. It was glowing a bit. So I thought that was really good attention to detail, which I think Civil War II has been, in David Marquez's artwork, has done such a great job at. But let's get into the story. So like I said, last issue was a big issue where it really sets up what Civil War II is going to be about, which was, spoiler alert, the death of Hulk by the hands of Hawkeye. And we found out in this issue, Hawkeye's walking away. So it's confirmed now that, Hawkeye's not going to jail after what he did. And some people don't agree with that. So it's kind of everyone dealing with the consequences of, again, Hawkeye not going to jail. And Iron Man just still saying, I don't think this is right. So it's a little repetitive in that way. But you do have people figure out, like Jen. It's a one-page scene, but so big, where she finds out about Bruce. So there is, again, a discussion between Iron Man and Captain America. I love that Iron Man says, hey, Cap, I'm not disagreeing with you ever, so please let me know if I'm right or not. So they do have that discussion here. And then you see, how Carol has really gone the rabbit hole now, going down the rabbit hole, where she kidnaps a regular civilian, where she's like, no, she works for Hydra. So she's getting a little paranoid, too. And now you see Iron Man, see that, all right, Captain Marvel, we have to fight you. It's gone down to this. And now, by the end, of course, Brian Michael Bendis' other book joins the forces with Guardians of the Galaxy, which is interesting. I kind of wish they made this nod, but even though it's Brian Michael Bendis' book, they have a connection with both Iron Man and Captain Marvel. They both were part of the team at one point. So I think that's also interesting. Hopefully they'll play on in the next issue. But I really loved this issue once again. I think the emotion was there, even though there was just conversations. Now, there were some low moments, like, I really didn't have to read this whole page, where I think it was just really wordy and unnecessarily wordy and explaining stuff, which hopefully I could get. It's the Spider-Man 2-page right here. Like, I didn't have to read all that. That was a little bit too wordy and exposition heavy. And then there's also this other Iron Man scene where it's just talking about physics and possibilities, and how much percentage of what Ulysses' future actually means. So that was a little bit boring to me, but it was a very small part of the issue. Like I said, overall, I really like the tension that's building up between Captain Marvel and Iron Man. Favorite scene still with Jen, and I thought it was actually a pretty good cliffhanger too, and artwork is gorgeous as always. So Civil War II, issue 4 gets 4.5 stars, and Civil War II still being one of my favorite events that have happened in a very long time so far. I don't want to jinx it, but I've been really enjoying it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later.